Hello,
Okay.
Ethan. Welcome to our podcast.
Hello. I'm very happy to be here.
Okay, well, there's been a lot of confusion. I just want to clarify. The podcast host along with me is Ethan Fanick.
Yeah.
The guest today is Ethan Chapstick.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cuz everyone's been like you and Chapstick killed it and I was like the wrong
I
Ethan.
know. I know.
Wrong Ethan.
They don't know me.
Oh
They don't know
man.
me.
They should, bro. They should know you. All right.
Ethan, what is your opinion on Swiss cheese?
Swiss cheese. I never really like Swiss cheese. Only when there's like one slice in it, like in a sandwich, you feel kind of barely taste it, but like it's like carrying the sandwich. Like my dad always said that like my teeth used to look like Swiss cheese because I got like a lot of cavities.
Uh,
But yeah.
So
that's a fair answer. We're
yeah,
heavily
so
against Swiss cheese.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're basically starting a cult against it. We hate it.
It's like taking over the world. Ethan, what are your top 3 juices?
Okay, so top three juices. We're gonna start with number three. Would probably be like lemon juice. I love lemon juice. I love lemon.
Lemon
I love
juice.
limes. Sometimes I just eat limes. Like if you give me like a lemon cake, that's my favorite type of cake. Zest. I love all that stuff. Number two would have to be grape juice. Grape juice. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's good. It depends on what brand, because sometimes it's like the one in school.
Yeah.
No, the
That
one
does
in
not
school
cut
is
it.
Yeah, but
not.
like
It's not there.
on
It's
like a
not
on like a
there.
hot summer day, I can get by grape juice.
And then number one, I'm gonna have to go with water. And I don't know if water counts as a juice, but I mean like, because like you add water to juices, but I guess like you add water to every liquid. But otherwise, if water doesn't count, I'm gonna have to say lemonade because
Lemonade.
that's just
Yeah.
hits sometimes.
Lemonade is peak juice, You got
Yeah,
the stands.
yeah,
Like you got lemonade stands. Like no one does like a apple juice stand. Like,
yeah,
Well, hey,
it just
they
doesn't
should.
make
They
sense.
should. They
yeah.
should though. Apple juice is my number one juice. I'm saying that right now. All right, Ethan. What do you plan for your next hair color to be?
I was probably thinking like streaks or something, semi-color coated dreads, like per each one, like in like let's say like the Ghanaian flag, if that's even how you call it. Like like one would be like red, one would be yellow, one would be green, and like it just like
Oh,
alternates. Yeah, that's what I was
that's
thinking. But
clean.
if I don't
That's
do that,
clean.
yeah, I would probably just do like red or something. But like I wear a lot of red and stuff, so
I can see you on red, but the
yeah,
like the different streaks of color would go nice.
yeah.
All right, Ethan. What would you say is your favorite song?
Hmm
My favorite song, I would have to say, uh, I don't know. It depends on like what genre, but like in all, I would have to say "Start a Riot" by Duckworth and Shabuzi. It was made like when like Spider-Man like Into the Spider-Verse movie was created.
Mm.
It hits sometimes.
Let's play that song right now.
Sorry, Isaac, but that is copyrighted. Woohoo! But I could show you this part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an ad. That's not.
It's a verbal ad, right? It's a verbal ad.
No, Google Chrome.
There was a song like I was like 10 or like 9, and I was like on like my iPod Touch. It was like 2020. I remember I would like play like big paintball on Roblox like in class. But anyway, like I had like the iPod Touch, and on that album there was a Juice World song, and that actually got me like into Juice World, and now Juice World is like one of my favorite rappers.
I'm not trying to be
Yeah.
like disrespectful, but I freaking hate Juice World's music.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah,
Bro, I used to love it in fifth grade. I'm saying that's the only song, like Lucid
Yeah,
Dream.
no, yeah, exactly. When he died, like no disrespect to him, but like when he died, like his music, like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, just
that's how
grew
most
on.
rappers like end up getting
Yeah.
popular.
Like same thing
Yeah.
with like Biggie Smalls. Like
Yeah, and like
he was still
Tentacion, if that's even how you say
he
it.
was still like really popular like right
Yeah.
before he died, but when he did die, like his music took off.
What is your like best secret talent?
Secret talent? Well, this talent isn't really secret, but I can beatbox a lot. Oh my
Can you
god.
do one of your beatboxes for us now?
Yeah, let's drop a
Um.
beat, Ethan.
Beat?
Yeah, drop a beat. Box.
Uh. Let me think of what song to do.
Can you do the Pennywise part in that?
Oh my god, I don't
Wait,
even remember it.
Ethan, how about while other Ethan is beatboxing, you got a freestyle, Ethan.
I remember. Yeah.
Wait, freestyle?
I know. I remember the Batman one. Do you remember the Batman one?
Yeah, I love the
Yeah, I'm gonna do the
one.
Batman one. Wait, I'm pretty sure it goes like. Wait, isn't it like? I'm Batman. Yeah, it's like I honestly like.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, sometimes like I'm just like so like 'cause sometimes I wake up in the morning and I'm like super like peppy, so I'll just be like beatboxing in the shower, and my mom will just be like getting ready. She'll be like, "Stop it!" I'm like, "I'm sorry."
Huh. That's true or false?
Okay, this is actually a hard question, right? So, um, I was actually thinking about this like last week. I'm not joking. Just straight up, dead up, true or false, right? And I'm like, okay, so true or false, right? Like if we're just thinking like a blank slate, like just there, true or false, right? And like at first, like I asked everyone in my school, like true or false, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, Ethan. And I'm like, true or false? And they're like,
Yeah,
what?
like,
What are you talking about? Like, stop talking to me. And I'm like, they don't understand, but they don't have.
They don't have the mind capacity.
Yeah,
they don't
exactly. I was
have-
just going to say that they don't have the mind
They
capacity,
can't
bro.
think that bad.
They can't think of it that much. That's okay. We still humble them, but you know they're just on a lower level, right? Anyway,
Guys, we just lost all of our freaking subscribers. The Ethan
oh
and
my
Isaac
god, they just
podcast
all
watchers.
unsubscribed at that one moment. So like back to the question, I was actually just thinking true, because like, are we in a blank room? True. Am I being interviewed by like the best people? Like true. Like everything is just like it's just true, right?
But like
Like,
false could be
Ethan,
heavier.
that's the wrong answer, bro.
Yeah.
Dang,
Like
that's really
false is
the wrong
correct.
answer.
Like I don't mean to diss
Yeah.
you, but false is correct.
What is your opinion on a dancing cactus?
Oh, I
Hold on.
love that cactus. Bro.
Hold on.
I don't know if you know, there's like this like YouTuber and TikToker. I don't know his name, but like he like plays the bass guitar very. He's kind of like what's his name? Moist Critical in a way. It's like, you know, he doesn't like do like news reports and stuff. Cause you know, like sometimes he's like milk tier list and stuff like that. Like it's that guy. Like one day he'll be like giving you his pasta recipe, and one day he'll be making a YouTube short on like going into a room watching, like looking at your kid watching some suspicious stuff. But they go in and they're just like playing the guitar. It's so weird. Yeah.
All right. Next question. What is your favorite water brand?
Oh.
Okay, no. So I was actually wait, just give me 1 second. I was actually on God just about to grab a water. This is not my favorite water brand, but it's cool. It's called Simple Truth. It's
I heard of
actually
that
good
water.
water, right?
Mm.
But like I don't get like the big hype about water. And I mean like you know, like if people in like South Sudan like, oh, I need water, right? We're gonna give them water, right? But I mean like, do I really have to buy like some like super expensive water?
Like Voss water?
Yeah, because it like came from the Alps or something. Is it gonna give me superpowers? I don't think so. My refrigerator water is completely fine. It hits.
Listen, I have a unlike. And talked about water. Bowl and Basket water, the Stop and Shop brand, is such a good water.
That is such a good water. No, you know what's good from Stop and Shop? Their ginger ale. I don't know what's like different about it. It just hits.
The ginger ale?
Yeah, their ginger ale is crazy.
Listen, I hate ginger ale. I'm saying that right now. I hate ginger ale. I cannot stand it. Like if I'm on an airplane and my stomach's hurting, my dad tells me ginger ale. I'm
Dang.
getting that
I'd
airplane.
rather die.
I'm getting that airplane apple juice that always hits.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah.
Do you think aliens exist, Ethan?
I do believe that aliens exist. Now, I have a very big theory about this, which is practically half of my dad's, but aliens do exist. And I don't mean like, ooh, laser gun, blaster, bow, like, we have come, show us to your leader type of aliens. And I mean, like, when people talk about aliens, they don't think about that either.
Yeah, because
But I don't
aliens
think,
could literally be like bacteria.
yeah,
Honestly,
exactly.
They don't have to be
Hollywood
big.
ruined.
Like,
Hollywood ruined aliens.
Exactly.
Like
Like,
they think green big head, black beady
yeah,
eyes.
exactly.
It ruined it.
No, and there was a study on that with people that could just be, like thinking of old memories from the past because like they thought of it like as this when you were a baby and you just come out of the womb, right? You just come out of your mother, your eyesight is nowhere near completely like finished for you to actually see, right? And they figured out like what like a baby like actually sees, right? And you know how everyone's like, oh yeah, if you get like abducted by like an alien, they're gonna like probe you or something like that, right? So it would explain because like if you're looking up like that, it would explain why the baby or the person would see giant eyes on a person, their color in their retinas, if that's even how it works, wouldn't be completely developed yet. So who knows, the skin could be green, and that would explain being probed and tested and all that stuff. So maybe it was just some old memory and they're like, that's an alien. You know what I mean? But like,
oh.
I do think that
I see
aliens
what you.
exist, but I don't believe that they're exactly on the same level than us. Like, like upgraded wise, like I don't believe that they have like this like ginormous amount of tech or whatever. And even if they
Well,
do, I feel like we would get to them first. But that's like not like proven in any
I'd
way.
like to argue with that because Ethan,
Mm.
right? The planet Earth has
Mhm.
existed for like 30 billion years. It's around
Yeah.
it's around
Yeah.
there, right? The planet Earth will exist for around another 60 billion, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. In 1/3, only like 0.0001% of that time that we have existed, humans have existed, right? In that time,
Yeah.
look at what we have gotten. We still have
Yeah.
so far to go. We're like
You are right.
we're literally like 1% into humanity. If you
Yeah,
think about it,
exactly.
we have so
Yeah.
far to go. 100 times what we have now. It will be like crazy, and aliens could be anywhere on that scale. So the chances that they're also like at the beginning is pretty low.
But aliens could be anything. Aliens could be a tree for all we know.
Yeah.
Because
literally.
isn't like the universe infinite? So no way there's
Yeah,
not
aliens could be like unicellular little organisms, like the
Yeah,
stuff, the
exactly.
stuff that lives on like your skin.
Aliens might not even be like
Yeah.
humans or like smart beings.
Yeah. You know what I always thought of that was like really cool, but like it's not like a proven theory. It's just like a thought that I had. What if we're just like somehow like out of like millions and trillions of galaxies outside of ours, we're just somehow like in a cave. I mean, like an unexplored cave, like no one's ever seen this before, right? And like we're living there and we've lived there so long because no life form, like no, let's say like a human has gone into that cave and like, like stepped on us, like destroyed the whole universe. Like imagine like there's like billions of universes living on my TV. Bam, I just got rid of all of them, right? They're just all gone. But they're so small that like it's just
Have you
like
what you're saying?
unthinkable.
I think you're saying the universal atom theory.
Yeah.
Where like our
Oh.
universe is an atom in another universe, which
Yeah,
is an atom
exactly.
in another universe.
And it just goes on
And then
like
it just goes
infinitely.
on until it gets to the llamaverse, which is just a
Oh
big
my
llama.
god. The llamaverse.
Me and Ethan have a whole lore around the llamaverse, where it's
Oh
like,
my
you
God.
got the universe, you got the multiverse, you got the omniverse. After that, it's just a llama. That's made out of universes.
Yeah.
That
But
would
the
be crazy.
Omniverse is infinite, so that means the Llamaverse is infinitely
Infinite.
infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger than infinite.
Yeah. Very, very great topics. Yeah.
I apologize. Caleb just called me.
Oh yeah, isn't he editing the videos? He told me that he was editing.
We're trying to
them.
do like an edit off.
Yeah, we're gonna hire like
Oh.
3 people, like pay them $1, give them the same video, and see who does the best, and then they'll be
Okay.
our permanent editor. Because
Yeah.
I
got
like
you.
I'm really busy with like sports and like just
Mhm.
everything like that. Like I like a 30-minute video would take me like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't posted Jacob's video yet. What was that, like
And
last Monday?
yeah, we recorded it like last Monday.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Can time really time if you ask time what the time is? Ethan added that one, okay?
Okay, so you said can time? Okay, let's think of this like men, right?
Alright. Can time really time if you ask time what the time is? So if you ask time, alright, you go up to time, but like, hey time, what is the time? If you do that, can time?
Time, like, can he tell you what the time is?
No,
can
time. Yeah.
Time.
If
Like,
you
can
ask
you?
the time, if you ask the time what time it is, can time?
Can time? Can time the time it took you to walk the time to ask you what the time was?
I suppose that could be the context.
Yeah.
He would probably say how long it took to like walk up to time.
Yeah.
So
Because time
like,
would time you, like, on
Yeah.
how long
yeah,
it
he
took.
would be like how many times? What's the time of me walking over to you? He would say like
3 seconds, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
And if you ask him, that doesn't really reverse him being able to count. So like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I can't believe we just made that question make sense.
Do you really use chapstick?
Ooh.
Okay, so actually this was brought up yesterday. Like Martin Corbett was like, Ethan, why are your lips always so chapped? Like your chapstick, you should have chapped lips. And I think that's like the irony of it. Like the guy who's called Chapstick always has chapped lips and stuff.
Yeah.
In the winter, my lips are like always chapped, even if I put like chapstick on my lips all the time. But yeah, I feel like that's just part of the funniness of it. Like your name's Chapstick, but your lips are like always chapped.
All right, that's a good answer, Ethan. Ethan, we're asking this question to everyone and recording their answers. And by the end of season 1, Ethan!
Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Not chapstick.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to fix my chair. Sorry.
So, we asked this question to everyone and record their answers. And at the end of season 1, right, we're going to give out the answer and see who was closest.
Okay,
Right.
gotcha.
So, the question is, how many slices of cheese does it take to get to the moon?
Oh shoot. All right. So like, what type of cheese we talking? Like,
American.
Just like
Okay, American cheese.
Like,
Gotcha.
slice, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is like an actual like question, right? On God, I promise. My hands are up. I'm not looking at anything, right?
Okay.
So I'm pretty. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure, but if you were to somehow stack cheese without it falling down all the way to the moon, that would take no thoughts, no math on this, no Mr. Grippo type. Just throwing it out there, like about 13.6 million cheese. And that probably is like only to get like out of the atmosphere, so I'm probably like extremely like low on that.
Yeah,
But like I could be like extremely high.
that's the lowest guess Anyone
Yeah.
said
Yeah, it's the lowest. Our
Cheese
height,
is pretty like
it's very thin.
thin. Yeah. Like if you were to like stack cheese.
our closest one so far is in 30 billion.
Wow.
Born by Jacob.
Yeah, that's the closest answer to the correct guess.
Yeah. Dang.
All right, well,
That's a lot of cheese.
Ethan, for the next one, on 3, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you. Yeah, Ethan,
Okay,
you
we
have a
did it.
tradition where you give people a duck on their birthday, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll get my birthday
So
duck.
I think
February 17th. I was
dang.
gifted this
The
vampire
Dracula duck.
duck. Yeah.
So I got you. There's either this bee duck, which was in our conversations. I was thinking, that's a pretty good conversation. A shiny red duck, since you wanted to get red
Here, yeah.
things, and a blue glittery duck. I don't know.
I would have to go with This is a hard decision between the bee duck and the red duck.
I'll put this away.
But because I probably won't be dyeing my hair base red, I'm gonna have to go with the bee duck.
Good choice.
That is a good choice.
Mhm.
Congratulations, Ethan.
You'll be
Thank
getting
you
this
so
duck
much.
tomorrow when I see you.
Thank you so much, man.
All right. Well, that's all we have for you, Ethan.
Okay, thank you.
We've been
Yeah,
recording. We're at 39 minutes and 40 seconds right now.
That's good. Hold on. Let's wait for it to hit 40.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was a great episode. You know, you're a very
Honestly.
special guest.
Thank
to
you
us.
so much.
Now, here's the question. What would you rate our podcast out of 10?
Podcast out of 10?
Yeah.
I would have to say hard, and I mean hard, like 11.